Welcome to episode 1 of the Calisthenics vlog series, where I take you through my personal workouts, routines, check my progress, and just to have a chill time. Before every workout, however, I do include a warm-up section, which is me warming up my joints, muscles, and my body for the movements ahead. If you would like to skip that, skip to this timestamp. And now that I see you have stayed, let's break down the warm-up. Before every workout, always make sure to condition your joints, stretch the muscles you are going to be using, and perform warm-up sets to prepare your body for the high intensity that lies ahead. A lack of or improper warm-up can lead to decreases in performance and even increased risk of injury, including but not limited to joint pain, joint injury, muscle tears, tendinitis, and a lot more. Long story short, do your warm-ups. They're boring, I know, they're boring to me too, but it's worth it in the long run. Even just a 5-minute warm-up can save you even 5 years when it comes to risking an injury. So I'd say 5 minutes a day before every workout is pretty worth saving my shoulders for the long run. If any of y'all would like a more thorough run through of my warm-ups, or even a separate tutorial video on how to warm up properly for every training day in your training split, I can make that happen. Or even dissecting my warm-ups. When it comes to warm-up sets before my pull workout, I have one set of 10 scapular pull-ups, really focusing on that muscle-mind connection and the movement of the scapular plane. And then I have one set of 5 negative pull-ups for 5 seconds each, pausing at the top, really focusing on that squeeze and just getting blood into the muscles, to be honest. And with a little breather and some water, you're good to go. Just don't spill it on yourself. And with the warm-up out of the way, hi if you just skipped here, we can finally get to the first exercise of the day, which is explosive pull-ups, lower chest to bar. When it comes to explosive power and focusing on your form, you want low reps, more sets to minimize fatigue and just to practice. When it comes to training with exercises that rely on balance or explosive power, high sets, low reps can really be a benefit, letting you focus more on your form and quality reps rather than quantity reps. And as you can see right here, I'm really messing with my grip because I thought that a loose grip was causing decreased performance during my other set, because my chest did not hit the bar every rep like it used to. But it turns out I had accidentally used a wide grip rather than a shoulder width grip, which was what I was supposed to use from the beginning. As you can see here, I changed that, but that allows for a fuller range of motion, and definitely a mistake on my part. And back here was set 3, learning from my mistakes using the shoulder width grip first thing. And when I pumped out the reps, man, they were powerful. I was completely blown away that a slightly wider grip would completely inhibit my explosive power. Also, it might look like I use my legs for momentum, but I promise you I'm not. And with the fourth set, I was definitely feeling it now, but still cranking out reps. I felt a little more powerful during this set, not gonna lie. That second rep that really shook the bar. I should probably include a more difficult warm-up set when it comes to explosive pull-ups, because this last set, I was hitting my chest to the bar. I was all warmed up, all pumped up, and I just was unstoppable, I felt like. Took a little rest, finished out the set with another rep, and was done. And this is the part of the video where I point out another very obvious mistake I made, which I am now just realizing post-production. After my explosive pull-up sets, I was supposed to perform 2 sets of 5 slow, high time under tension pull-ups, but due to being in front of the camera, I honestly completely forgot. My bad. The exercise I'm setting up for right now are Australian rows on my gymnastic rings. I only do 1 set of these to failure because they're not really that important, but I do them mostly for functionality and aesthetics. I don't really put a lot of time into this exercise, just 1 set until failure, really focusing on the squeeze at the top to really feel my traps and my rear delts, and then I'm done for that exercise. And now comes the fun part, bicep isolation. I only just recently started incorporating isolation movements with my resistance bands, but boy, do they pack a punch. Normally, I would just do chin-ups for bicep isolation, but I found that my grip would give out before my biceps did, so I needed to find an alternative method. Not only are resistance bands extremely affordable, but they are extremely helpful when it comes to pretty much every movement that you can imagine. And with the isolation work almost out of the way, we are approaching the end of the video. If you made it this far into the video, I don't believe you, but if you did, I appreciate you a lot. And until next time, since this is the first episode, if you're watching this on the day of the release, good job, you got here early, but if not, you wouldn't want to miss out on any of the other episodes, so here's a playlist.